One of the most crucial parts of MLB The Show 25 is being a good pitcher. There's a lot of players that I go against that are elite at hitting the ball, but they also give up a 6, a 5, a 7 ERA in every game because they just can't be good at pitching. Whether they're still using meter pitching, which some people have success with, good for you guys. But in this video, I'm going to teach you how to pinpoint pitch, as well as how to tunnel some of your pitches and just have a better pitch sequence with your pitchers in MLB The Show 25 to hopefully have you be a better pitcher in this game. So the first thing you're going to do is exit Diamond Dynasty. Ironically, as we're not going to practice in there, we are going to go down to the practice mode, as that is the best way for me to practice pitchers that I struggle with or that I want to use more of. We can just go to the Blue Jays. We'll use Max Scherzer, for an example, hitting against whoever. We'll hop straight into a game, waste no time, and we'll get right into practice. It doesn't matter since we're pitching what stadium we're in. I couldn't really care less, as we're just pitching here and for practice. So first we're going to do is go over what I have my pitching settings at. I go to gameplay. Where my camera is for the pitching view is going to be in strike zone compared to strike zone high, and I have it on medium field view. Some people have it a little bit further back. That's fine. I like to keep it pretty tight to see exactly where I'm going with the ball and see how much movement there actually is. Outside of that, that is all we're going to do. We're using Gausman right now, who has a fastball, splitter, slider, sinker combo, which is a very common mix in this game. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to practice the pinpoint. So if we go to click X on PlayStation, again, I don't remember what that is, and maybe it's A on Xbox. I honestly don't know off the top of my head. It's your bottom button, which is going to be a fastball. It's going to look like this on pinpoint pitching. You're going to see, obviously, when you move the ball, that little circle at the bottom is going to move. That is going to be the direction of your pitch. A fastball is super easy to do. All you do is you see the white ball is the pace you need to go at for your pitch. So if we go right here, up, down, and then we flick down, as you can see, I'm late. And then we're going to flick down at where that circle is at the bottom, and you can see the exact pace you need to go at for Gausman right as the white ball is giving you an example. So we go here, then we time it up, and we have a perfect pitch. This is going to be very crucial, as meter is a lot more all over the place compared to a normal pinpoint. Now here is a slider. Again, you see the pitch go through as an example. Watch the white ball and how fast you need to sling through. A lot of it just becomes muscle memory over time. And what I do to get better is I watch the pitcher's arm. Normally when the pitcher's in his back of his release, that is when you release it. Not as he's coming forward, not as he's winding up. You release the ball at the top when he's normally back, right about to come forward. So again, we'll do it here once again. We'll do another fastball. As you can see, the little ball at the bottom moves, and he's about to release it. We let it go as he's right here with the ball. Normally that's the cue for most pitchers in this game. So that's kind of what I'm going to give you an example of. That's the easy way to pinpoint. It's really simple to do, and you just need to practice with each one. Splitters are kind of hard, so let's just practice a splitter down the middle. As you can see, it goes over, back, and back. And again, I even messed it up, and it takes reps with new pitchers. I don't use Gausman in this game, but there it is. Super simple, very easy, as long as you just follow the white ball and the time that the white ball gives you. This is going to, again, be the most accurate way to pitch in this game. When you can really get good with a pitcher on pinpoint, like I am with John Donaldson, Roger Clemens, Fernando Venezuela, I have under a 1 and I have under a 1.5 ERA with every single one of those players, simply off the fact of I can put the ball almost wherever I want. See how that was light? It was a little bit left. In this game, simply just by pinpoint pitching and practicing over and over and over again. When I first got into pinpoint pitching, I stunk. I was ass. I sucked. I was like, I have to meter pitch or I'm cooked. But I think over time, when you practice, you go into practice modes like this with pitchers you have, whether that's Fernando, whether that's Roger, whether that's any Max Scherzer some people have, whoever it is, you practice and you just get reps. Now, the pitching sequence is very easy. When you start to pitch in this game and say you do a ton of fastballs on the first pitch, I'm going to be expecting a fastball on the first pitch and be sitting fastball and hit a nuke off you an inning or two in, right? So you have to make sure your sequencing is good. Tunneling pitches is something that is very important. So if I throw a high fastball here, it is going to look the same out of the hand as if I do a slider at this angle, right? So I do a slider, that's going to start out of the hand to look like a fastball, which is going to make the person swing a little bit early and or maybe get a little bit too far in front of them and freeze them in their track. I love pairing a high fastball with a slider very often, as that goes a 1-2 sequence. Very easy, as they're going to be anticipating fastball, and then comes slider, which again, out of the hand, will look like a fastball. Also, the sinker is awesome to pair with this, as it looks exactly like a fastball out of the hand, and then we'll drop down for an easy rollover. So if the player's anticipating a fastball up here and the ball comes down here, he might put his PCI up at the top of the box, which will cause a rollover and an easy double play situation, ground ball situation for you. So again, a sequence that I really like is I'll go fastball high, I'll go slider to try to throw him off, because his slider is also a different speed. So the slider will go all the way to 81 to 85. Right there's a slider, and then we'll finish it off with a sinker far and away, as he's going to think I'm coming back to the fastball, and boom, he might roll over that and get an easy out. Or say he takes one of those pitches, and then we'll hit him with a splitter, which again, out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and it drops super low with low speed. That is how you got to do it. You got to make sure every pitch is looking the same. It's kind of like how football is if you're a Madden fan or whatnot. You try to make every play look very similar, so that way it confuses the defense. It is the same way where you're trying to confuse the offense with having a pitch look very similar. So if you go high fastball inside, or say you go low fastball and away, right, you're going to want your next pitch to kind of look like that. So I go there, then I'm going to go with slider low and down. So it looks like I'm targeting that fastball where it just was, but it's actually an 83-mile-an-hour slider going outside the zone, and they're going to swing super early at it. Same way with the sinker. If I have a fastball down there, I'm going to put the sinker a little bit lower so I can target that same area of where the fastball looked to go. That's how you tunnel pitches. It's super easy in this game once you get practice and reps at it, and I think it's way easier to do on pinpoint. I always make sure my setting is on pitch trail. I know some people don't do it, and that's perfectly fine, but I always have my pitch trail on. That's personally just how I like to do it. I have my pitch trail as I can see kind of where the pitch is going to go before I throw the pitch, which is what that red line is right there, or blue line if it's outside the zone. Super simple, but this is the video was made to be kind of quick for you guys to just teach you how to tunnel pitch as well as pinpoint. Again, watch the white ball, watch the timing that needs to happen with each pitcher, and make sure you get practice in. Super easy. Tunnel your pitches. It's just small things like that make you a better pitcher in this game, and then you'll be playing better in MLB The Show 25. If you want to learn how to be a better hitter, make sure to go check out that video that we posted a little while ago, and make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe, as it's the easiest way to let me know if you enjoy these type of videos. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.